Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this has been Intruder, and welcome to Divinity Original Sin 2, and this one has been requested. Quite a flipping lot, an awful lot, as it actually just got, well, not just got, a few weeks ago or something, it picked up a definitive edition, with a couple of apparently very welcome improvements. I thought it was time to finally give this one a look, but I'm going to admit, I am scared. I am scared of this game because I strongly get the impression this is one of those games where you play it for 70 hours and you've still barely scratched the surface. So let's dive in, see if I can figure all this out. By the way, in case you haven't figured it out, yes indeed, this is a fantasy sort of game, which means, well, I can't be 100% sure that the main problem is going to be the dragons are returning. But it is entirely possible, looking at that there painting, the dragons are returning, yes. Because the dragons, they seem to spend a lot of time returning in games like this. Oh yeah, that looks quite a lot like a dragon that's returning, in fact. Alright, quite a selection of characters we could pick from here. Everything from Hawkgirl, to Jim Raynor, to the world's best beard, to I don't need armor, I've got skulls, to this guy who's probably a bit peeved that the last girl actually had, like, you know, a skull round her belt, given he's actually, you know, a skull. Though I guess he actually has skulls too. Interesting. You think actually being a skeleton would make you have a bit more respect for skulls, but no matter. Actually, speaking of this guy, I quite like him, because, you know, this being a fantasy game, you kind of expect a large number of people to have some form of comedy regional British accent, but yeah, this extends even to the skull people.
Oh, don't stare. How would you look after eons in some ghastly crypt?
I love him already, I just want to make him a cup of tea and give him a hug. Right, we're going with Fane then, gotcha. And he's the last of the skeleton people. Aww, that's fine. We can make more skeletons by killing the stupid fleshy meat bags. Right, the question is, how do I want him dressed up? Because there's also 10 bajillion classes. Okay, because I don't actually know what any of these abilities refer to, I'm just going to have to do this based on how nicely he's dressed. So, nice fur coat with skulls. Shiny armor might be a little bit too showy, to be honest. Nice hammer, like that. Okay, that's pretty swish right there. And, oh yeah, way too much. Way too much. Okay, I like the trident, and I like the kind of, you know, the casual lean on it. That's pretty decent. I like the bow. I'm not sure about the armor. Ooh, nice swish of the daggers there. Approve of all of that. And that is a shadow blade. Okay, sounds kind of badass. Can't deny. Oh, definitely not. Alright, the neck just looks way too skinny. Yeah, okay. That's not the right jumper for you. That doesn't look right at all. Oh, that looks very badass. A witch. Okay, that's kind of cool. Skull witch and... okay, now you're just showing off. Alright, so it's a choice between hello ladies, look at my giant hammer, and I have the world's fanciest dressing gown. Ooh, that's tough. That's very tough. Nah, it's the witch. It's the witch. I like the dressing gown. It's lovely. Ooh, and I get to choose a skull of my liking as well. Ooh, one with a hole in it. That's probably convenient. That means I could, like, store stuff inside my own head. That's bloody convenient right there. Oh, flip, I'm allowed to have a beard on a skull. Yes, every flipping time. This one's actually not quite the biggest, but it does have the best moustache. So yeah, we're going with that one. Marvellous. Oh, I quite like the hair at the side, because then it looks like some of the hair's just kind of cascading outside of my head hole. Oh, that's lovely, yes. In my head, this is just like a really terrible wig and a fake moustache and beard he sticks on to try and, you know, like fit in with the people who aren't skeletons. So by default, the guy in the class I've picked has Finesse, Intelligence, Constitution, a Scoundrel Necromancer who's also very good at just, you know, persuading people and talking them around because everyone trusts that he's a nice guy because of his fabulous moustache. Oh, this is just perfect, yes. Right, my default skills are Raise a Bloated Corpse. Okay, this seems useful, yes. Ooh, a swarm of mosquitoes to suck the blood from my enemies, which somehow heals me despite the fact I'm a skeleton. But okay, fine, let's not ask too many questions. And tossing a bottle of chloroform. No, I think I can do without that. That's not very witchy or awesome. I mean, I've got this knife. I want to do something with this knife. Ooh, throwing knife. Okay, throw a knife at an opponent. 14 to 15, can backstab. Alright. I think I could potentially deal with that, yes. And finally, I have to select an instrument. I'm going to select the cello. The cello shall be my instrument. So when it comes to the string quartets, remember, I'm the cello. Beware, playing as an undead poses unique risks and benefits. Undead must veil their true selves from the living or risk being attacked. Well, that's what the moustache is for, game. They're going to suspect nothing. So, I've woken up on a ship, and I've got this very fancy mask so no one knows that I'm undead, and also presumably like quite fancy gloves and boots and whatever. Basically, yes, probably we don't let anyone know that I'm all a little bit on the undead side. Like the system, by the way, you can just basically float around, hold down a button, and then you just basically search for literally everything. And yeah, that just shows you whether something can be interacted with or not. So on this occasion, we've got crate, crate, and crate. So, ooh, any chance there's something going on in that crate? Ooh, gold. I'll be having that, thank you. And I think this other crate needs to be moved. So action, and then just move that, and then just move it out of the way. Lovely. So everything can just be moved around using, ooh, magic powers, presumably. Ooh, can I test out some magic on that sheep? Because that'd be badass. So I've got, no, I don't want to turn into a dwarf. I'm an undead or something. That's way better. So, ooh, mosquito swarm. Okay, so just quickly come up with a dark circle of evil. Oh, flip, the sheep's annoyed. The sheep is now annoyed and it's coming for me. Right, standard turn-based stuff, and turn order at the top, so I get the next attack in. So probably, I want to, yeah, kick that sheep. I'm really doing embarrassingly badly against a sheep right now. But unfortunately, I don't have a dagger, so I can't do my special daggery things. And there's no corpse to raise, so I guess we're just going straight over to standard attacking. Just keep kicking that sheep. Now the sheep gets a go at me. Sorry, did the sheep... The sheep is actually doing more damage to me than I can do to the sheep. That is very, very embarrassing. Okay, the sheep is now avoiding my attacks. I'm having my arse handed to me by a sheep. There we go. We finally got the critical. I have defeated the sheep. My adventure does not end here. Truly, I am the mightiest of the undead. Well, actually, I am. No matter how badly I do here, I am still the mightiest of the undead because I am the last of the dead lords. Now that I've actually got this sheep dead, this mighty, mighty sheep that almost managed to defeat me, any chance I can bring it with me as my new undead thrall? Because I've got to feel like, yeah, you my good man, sheep. Okay, it's not entirely what I was meaning to bring along. Like, in some ways, I preferred you when you were a sheep. Now you're kind of, ew, now you're gross. Don't stand too close, you're going to get your blood all over them. Hang on, do I get health back while I'm standing in blood? Because I distinctly remember that being mentioned. Also, sheep. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, actually, if you just want to get some blood on the ground, then possibly I heal off that. That is what the tutorial said. Also, does this potentially slightly undermine this whole, oh, people will think you're a human because of the mask thing, if I'm literally being followed around by some form of horrible, writhing mass of flesh and blood? Well, it's fine. I'm sure it's all 100% fine. And here we go. Active searching. Oh, I like this. Yes, I think I'll be having all of this stuff. Thank you. Oh, I think my sheep exploded, by the way. I'm at least moderately confident my sheep's burst. And very important lesson to be learned from actually bothering to read some stuff here. Several of you are bypassing the cargo hold security measures by sliding boxes onto pressure plates. Alright. This is good. This is all good stuff right here. I need to stand on pressure plates. Okay, that's absolutely fine. I've literally just read a book about that. Okay, what can I move? Ah, the stool. The stool, the stool, and the stool. Right, so move that over to about here. Okay, that's on position. Number 2, door opens. Ah, but then, okay. How about this barrel right here? So move that over to pressure plate number 2. There we go. And then I can get into here. Huzzah. I'm very unclear as to, like, you know, what my relationship to the people on this ship is. Like, when I first woke up, someone was like, oh, you know, come up top whenever you're ready, dee-dee-dee-dee. But now I kind of seem to be sneaking around, murdering their sheep, bringing them back as undead abominations, all of that business. So, am I leading an insurrection? I might be leading an insurrection right now. Hello, do we know each other by any chance?
Get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in?
Actually, I think this guy's got the same moustache as me, so I'm 100% in.
Set me free and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think.
Okay, is this one of those I'm going to set you free from life scenarios? Because you are going to be so embarrassed when it turns out that I'm actually undead already.
Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring Magister mumbles himself awake. One bloodshot eye opens, and then another.
Right, apparently I have a narrator. Hello, narrator.
Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face.
Well, actually, good sir, I happen to be quite persuasive. So, wits persuasion, constitution persuasion, or finesse persuasion. I think I'm quite clever. I'm a clever old skeleton. So, I'm going to salute him, say his superior sent you. He's to report to the upper deck. And there we go. Job flipping done. Unfortunately, this guy is not willing to leave the prisoner alone, but yeah. Strength, intelligence, or memory persuasion, or just ignore him, lunge for the lever, and then maybe the two of us together can take him out. But he's got armor, so maybe not. I think I'm clever. Let's go for intelligence. And oh dear, your persuasion 1 needed 2.
If it's all the same, I think it's best he comes with me. Some offence intended.
Right, this doesn't seem to have led to combat, so it's fine. Oh, blimey. Right, so Hemwa has just actually, yep, he's definitely started that fight. And he's decided to... Oh, now he's decided to come and beat me up. Right, well, this is all unfortunate. I wasn't actually expecting any of this. Right, time to probably murder you in that case. Oh, but there's a corpse over here. That could work to my advantage. Yeah, that guy you just set on fire. Let's just quickly bring him back. He's a little bit on fire, which is a problem, I'll admit. Okay, so that can't be used for some time. Now... I could also run over here just to basically get over to my friend. Yes, screw it. I'm just going to move over here to actually get over to where my friend is. And now it's this guy's turn. So I'd like him to come over here and attack that guy. But I'm not sure he actually can. Right, what ability do you have, my friend? So you've got Vile Burst. So explodes, dealing 11 to 13 physical damage to all characters around it, and death-resisting effects cannot protect bloated corpse from destruction by this skill. Right, so now we just slither you in this direction, because you need to get a little bit closer to this guy. If you can pull this off. Yeah, just a little bit closer. Now, if you wouldn't mind just actually bursting, that would be great. And yeah, you just actually do that. And pop! There we go. That worked quite nicely, actually. Now, there's blood on the ground, which, as I understand it, is actually good for me. So, yeah, that's definitely blood. The game is acknowledging the blood there. For 1 action point, I can move over to that blood. Then I could cast some mosquitoes. So, let's actually have the fight on the blood. And, I think that's actually just got me the health back immediately. Good. In that case, let's go over to Mosquito Swarm for you, you stupid bastard. Hemwa, time to attack you with some mosquitoes. He is now bleeding. This seems to be going pretty well. Nothing else I can do. End my turn. He comes over to me, takes even more damage, comes and punches me a little bit. Hasn't gone well. Actually, he's significantly less tough than the sheep was. The sheep was way more of a challenge. Alright, handful of action points here, and is this officially blood? Because if that's officially blood, I'd like to move over to the blood if that's okay. Yes, here we go, blood. So I can spend an action point moving around to the blood. There we go, that's worth a bit of healing to me. Now, can I actually attack this guy? Am I close enough? Yes, there we go. Marvellous. And then I just do a little bit of, was that like a bow or something? Bit of healing from the blood. I like healing from the blood. That's nice. Also, I'll have whatever you had. It is a light golden teaspoon. La-di-da. And this is cool. Move a candle over to igniting. So that is, but that's poison. Poison's good. I like poison. Yeah, poison. Good, good, good. Okay, once I'm sure I'm fully healed up, grab candle, move that down onto poison, pop that down there, and explosion. Lovely. Oh, this is fun. I can mention the slight accident I had that led to everyone being dead. The Magister and the prisoner, and also a sheep, possibly a chicken, I'm not sure.
Is he? Oh well. Some problems simply sort themselves, don't they?
Yeah, that was the prisoner. What about the Magister?
She frowns and peers at you closely, concern clearly etched upon her face.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
Okay, she's remarkably relaxed about the fact I just admitted to murdering one of her order.
There's been a murder here.
Ooh, a murder? Well, that's bloody convenient. I bloody love sucking up blood, which is in no way suspicious. Alright, apparently I'm the only definitely innocent person because I was asleep below decks at the time, still tied to the table, so... Alright, if I can give her a lead about who exactly has done this, then I get myself a shiny coin. Oh flip, I can talk to the dog, but I can't understand him. But if I took the right perk, I'd be able to understand what the puppy has to say. Oh my goodness, I want that perk immediately. I can't help but notice that, yeah, some of the actual people on the ship here are the same people who I could have chosen to play as. So you were Hawk Girl back on the character select screen. And there's the Red Prince, and probably a few more of them as well. Yeah, Beast, he was one of the dwarves with a magnificent beard. Ah, okay. So all the characters who I don't choose to play as, who are like proper named characters with their own backstory, they're around here anyway. Okay, I know this looks bad, but I want you to know I didn't do any of this. There was some crazy old woman who did something to do with, like, source magic or something. It was her. And she also took my lovely mask, which is a shame, because I feel like the moustache ain't necessarily going to be fooling that many people. And here we go. With everybody dead and me free to do a little bit of looting, we've got ourselves at least most of a sword, something that resembles a dagger, and possibly a staff. Marvellous. So, I've now got a dagger in my main hand and at least most of a sword in my offhand. That strikes me as the right way to do things, given I think I'm more of a sneaky, throwy, knifey sort of person. Yes, that seems eminently reasonable. Oh, it's a Kraken! Right, there's a bit of Krakening going on. Okay, so the ship has apparently been attacked by things. Bad things. Hello, so there's me and there's you. So move into the cone behind an enemy and attack while wielding a dagger to perform a backstab. Instant criticals. Okay, I'm good at that sort of thing. I can see the advantage of that. However, that would take, yeah, literally all of my action points, so that's not really going to fly. But I could move over here to, this is poison, right? Yes, poison. Poison is good. I want to move into poison. So, probably, move into poison. Over here, there we go. Now I'm poisoned, which is marvellously good news. And now I can get myself a friend. So raise the corpse, and there's a very convenient corpse right here. So you are now going to be whatever the hell this thing is, and this thing actually gets the next turn. So, with 2 action points, you can move around the back over here. That's probably a good idea, so just get round the back of them, and then if you'd be so kind, I'd like you to burst. So, there we go, and just do that, and pop, and that does a lot of flipping damage. This guy comes over here. I'm assuming that's like my armor, something, and he doesn't seem to be resistant to poison, so this all flipping works for me. I'm actually getting my health back through the poison. They're suffering from it. I like being this guy. That's very true. So yeah, I could actually get round over here. That would be, and there's blood there as well. Better and flipping better. 2 action points get me around the back of here. So get around the back of there. And now, if I do myself an attack, this should hopefully be an actual backstab, right? And yes, backstab, critical, spot on. Still got myself 1 action point I can use here. So, 1 more. That would require 2 action points. Fine, it's 2 action points per an attack. So not much I can do right now, aside from move back into the poison, which is probably a good idea. So let's just move into the poison. They get some more attacks in on me, which is a bit of a shame. Taking a bit of a battering right now, but if they produce some blood and burst at the end of this, we'll be fine. Now let's see what we got going on next. I can use, wait, I've also got my ability with the mosquitoes. That's probably a good idea. So mosquito swarm does a load of damage. He's bleeding. I get a little bit of health back as well. Still got myself 2 attacks to go. Attack you, and yes, just got the kill there. Beautiful. So Fane plus 100 XP, and next, how much health have you actually got left? Not much, to be honest, so probably best to spend 2 action points getting behind you, and then just do another backstab. Okay, this I like. This I can get to grips with. There's another critical. Job flipping done. There we go. Fight has been concluded. I suck up the blood. Loot anything they've got on them, including, raw lumpy giblets. Excellent. And a bit more poison as well. Get myself poisoned. I like this. I like that. Ooh, hello. You're a massive tentacle or something. That's cool. I like the fact you're here.
A lifeboat. That means there's still a chance.
I feel like they're not gonna let me off. Not without my mask. I just feel like that's not gonna end well for me, but I'll give it a go. Hello, would you mind letting me on the boat with you? I am aware I'm a skeleton with a moustache, but still. The dwarf does not want to go and check for survivors. Okay, I could return to the lower decks and check for them. Or say you'll go back to the lower deck and look for survivors, but like, you know, do it in a slightly less confrontational fashion. Say there's no one alive down there, which in all fairness, there doesn't seem to be. But screw it, I'm going to be a big damn skull hero. Alright, you're a coward and I'm going back. Alright, straight back down to this area. Ah, this is where the murder was. I never actually got a suspect for that. Sorry, things escalated a bit faster than I was expecting. So, need to just quickly... Sorry, did you just say nothing to see here? Is that what you actually just said?
Nothing to see here.
You're being attacked by a Kraken and everyone's exploded. Maybe there's a little bit of something to see here. Oh, and there's an ancient book. I'll be having that, thank you. And this might, leave a crime scene. Even if nobody saw you, they might become suspicious.
The Magister lies on
Okay, but how suspicious are they going to be if I was to theoretically kill them? Alright, that we could do. Let's just quickly get rid of anyone who might cause trouble for me. Blimey, didn't even manage to get through your flipping armor. Still, now you're dead. Alright, 100 XP there, and help myself to all your stuff and a bit more everything. I mean, I feel like this is justified. This is very justified, because this person literally put a slave collar around me. So, I do not feel in any way bad about this. Oh, and I've run into some trouble here, but plenty of these lads are... these are my potential friends, the guys who were unconscious a second ago. Okay, this isn't so bad, this isn't so bad at all. Right, I think I need myself a friend. So if I just move back over here, then I want this person. Yeah, I'm just going to back off for the time being. Alright, because no one said I was a brave skeleton, aside from me, but I was just doing that to impress children. Now, move over here. Bring this person up, and then probably I'm okay with, ending my turn. And now we'll move over to you. That's going to take 3 action points to get over there. Though actually, you know what? You, hang back over here. No need for you to rush. We'll let them group up. So these guys are just going to start doing a little bit of murdering. Ooh, petrification. Lardy flipping dog, get you and your fancy abilities. And, oh dear, Lucy's in a little bit of trouble. Oh, Lucy, I'm sorry. I probably was, like, supposed to be coming in to, like, save you and whatever. Now, don't run over there. There's flipping more of them. Well, the other named characters have dealt with most of this by themselves, but at the bare minimum, I can do something. I can get around the back of this guy, okay, and then I can just stab him for a backstab. There you go. See, I helped at least somewhat. And just quickly suck up some blood. Keep looting. Ooh, an egg. And also, shoes. Actual shoes and a stained shirt. I think that's better than what... Oh, no, the dog. Who apparently I've just pulled the eye out of. Oh, now I feel bad. Yeah, there we go. Superior boots. Wow, those are big boots. And right now I'm wearing a threadbare gown, but could put on a stained shirt for... Okay, it all looks slightly ridiculous, but I suppose it's fine. Oh, and hang the flip on. Did I just save everyone and they just naffed off and left me to die on the deck? Because if so, I'm going to be very annoyed.
Well, that was decidedly unpleasant. Am I the lone survivor? Depending on one's definition of survivor, of course.
I like this guy, and apparently I'm fine. I've just washed up ashore on a lovely island. Now I can just collect shells on the beach. Oh, I think this is going to be the start of a good life for me. And there are enemies ahead. Time to do a little bit of sneaking. In their sight range, there'll be trouble. Alright, well, let's go into... Okay, this is officially ridiculous, but I'm okay with it. Can I actually search while I'm inside the... I can search while I'm inside! Oh, this is just beautiful. Okay, I didn't realise that this game had a bit of a sense of humour to it. Alright, fine. And there we go. There's the sight radius. So I assume... Actually, wait, that's just a bunch of Voidwoken. Why would I not want to attack them? I could do with the experience. Let's just start off with a nice mosquito swarm for you, while they're a little bit of distance. That causes bleeding and a fair bit of damage right over there. And now probably the best thing for me to do is actually, yeah, back off at this point. Let them come to me, and then I can just get around the back of them and do the backstabs. Make sure I prioritise the right one. So over here should hopefully be fine. You might be able to get like one attack in on me, but no, barely any at all, and you've taken even more damage. Okay, next up, spend 3 action points getting around the back of him. I'll still have enough for a backstab at the end of it, so that will be absolutely fine. You, attack, backstab. Lovely. Oh, that's nice. That's good stuff right there. I'll take a tiny bit of damage, but honestly, barely anything at all. Then he'll turn around and attack me, and... Sorry, did he just say feign, or am I just basically cheering myself on? Could be any of the above, really. Right, probably time to get round the back of you. 1 action point. Go, suck up a little bit of blood. Next, backstab. Beautiful. And then probably, ooh, level up as well. And a free heal when that happens. Beautiful. I've got myself 1 action point remaining. So, I'm guessing I can't use any of my abilities. I'm guessing they have more than that. Actually, do I not have the ability to raise a corpse at this point? That is 1 action point. Yeah, why are you prompting me to end my turn? I can actually, summon a new creature right now. So, probably move away from me. And then actually just activate my big explosion. And... kaboom! Lovely. And also, create a giant pile of blood if you'd be so kind. Now we just get round the back of you. Get myself a big old pile of blood. Get over here. Backstab. Okay, I like the combat system. This is all quite good. Only 1 point remaining, however. Do I actually have the ability to use this, however? No. Okay, that does require 2. Okay, it's up in the top right there, fine. So I can't do throwing knife, I can't do mosquito swarm. All I can do would be razor. Ooh, raise a bloated corpse. Well, bloody convenient then that there's actually a bloated corpse over there. Ah, but that's on cooldown, so I can't do it anyway. Fine, in which case, best thing I can do is probably run as far away from him as possible, just so he has to waste some of his action points coming for me. There we go, he only got a single attack in, so that all works. And Mosquito Swarm's probably the best way to finish this off, because then I'll actually get, yeah, some actual damage back, so I will actually restore my own vitality as well. So you, mosquitoes, lovely. Got myself a bunch of health there. Moving on, there appears to be a squirrel called Solora, who is wearing a skull on his head, which is great. But unfortunately, I don't actually speak Squirrel. So I shall take my leave, Mr. Squirrel, and maybe, come back and visit you later when I learn to speak Squirrel. Are you about to follow me? Please don't follow me. Right, good. Whoever this guy is, he's not wait, is he... Are you riding around on the skeleton of a cat? Okay, I've changed my mind. I want you to follow me. You seem awesome. And we've got another survivor, the Red Prince from the boat. Hello, I'm not the only one that survived. Alright, I got a deal with the Red Prince, who I think is presumably going to be pretty darn decent in a fight. And I'm more of the sneaky roundy sort, so it wouldn't hurt to have him with me. Marvellous. All I need to do is go and find myself a dreamer who's also going to be a lizard, or whatever the correct term for you guys is. Sorry if that's really offensive. Anyway, find another one of his kind who's a dreamer, and he'll come with me. And it sounds like I get a bit of a say in how he's going to, spec himself. Well, if I'm sneaky, roundy, backstabby, him being at the front, screaming out loud while he just waves his swords around, getting all the attention, sounds flippin' perfect. So you stay as a fighter. And we're up to a new party member. So, what exactly have you got going on, my good man? So you've got a battle stomp for knocking some people down, bouncing shield, fine, he's Lizard Captain America, fortify, gives himself a bunch of armor, Dragon's Blaze. Okay, you seem badass. Now I'm sad I'm not playing as you. Well, technically I suppose I am if I want. I'm starting to wonder if I just smell particularly appealing to animals or something. To this point I do seem to be being followed around by a black cat and by the squirrel. So this is all fascinating stuff. And here's a good introduction to characters. So, I found a sand pile. Everybody needs an actual shovel to dig up a sand pile, apart from lizards, who apparently can just get on with it anyway. So he can just dig in with his claws, and as a result of that, find whatever is hidden below. It is a dusty pouch, and we can have ourselves, ooh, leather armor, darling bow, etc. I wonder if I like a bow. Would I like a bow? Maybe I'd like a bow. Hang on. You know what? I'll give it a go. I'll see how I feel about my bow as time goes by. Let's just go find some more stuff to murder. Now, what do we have here? Ah! Has someone decided they're going to start extorting people? Well, this seems like an extra opportunity for me to step in and start shooting people in the back and whatever. Alright, before we jump in and start actually murdering some folk, why exactly does the thug think that the elf owes him some money?
Everyone in camp's got to contribute. For food, for protection, no exceptions. Especially not for elves. Griff's orders.
Right, it's just a racist protection racket. Got it. Murder it is. Oh, and I hadn't noticed Jim Raynor's actually managed to float ashore and he's actually standing with the elf too. Great, he could be my next party member. And in we go with a big old fight. So the elf just jumps in, immediately does a bit of backstabbing. Okay, so we've got ourselves... your muscle on his side, so you two are the thugs, and we've got ourselves this lovely chappie right here. Now, can I actually change to you immediately? Yes, but it's not your turn. Okay, I see. So, you, my good man, where exactly is the area behind you? Because I can't backstab you, because I'm an archer right now. Gotcha, I see the issue here. Well, in that case, probably best I actually, one, get myself a little bit of mosquito swarm on this guy, because, you know, I may as well. So mosquito swarm, you stupid bastard. He is now bleeding. Lovely. And how much for me to actually do an attack? My attacks are 2 action points, and that did quite a bit of damage right there. He decides to use All In, which didn't seem to do much at all. Jim Raynor comes in, uses Encourage, which seems to, give you a bit of a shield or something. And also just actually toss rocks at people, slowing them down. Beautiful. So, over to Lizard Person. Now, Lizardy, what exactly can you do with your 4 action points here? So, throw your shield at an enemy, dealing 9 to 10 physical damage, can bounce another enemy in a 5-meter range. Now that sounds quite good, because right here, there is in fact another person who is perfectly in range for that. So, let's do that to you, and straight onto her as well. Flipping spot on. Marvellous. And Dragon's Blaze apparently only needs 1 flipping action point, but then again, I probably shouldn't do that when there's a big crowd of, you know, my friends mixed in there too. Probably a bad idea. Instead, let's just get an attack in over there. No, I don't have enough action points to actually move over there and attack him. Bit of a shame. Let's just end my turn there. So she's slow, comes in for a, throwing knife, which she weirdly decided to use, like, you know, very, very close by, but whatever. And then double backstab. You move over here, can't get around the back of her. Use another All In, which did something, but not a huge amount. Right, over to me. Beautiful. Now, is anyone dead yet? You're not dead yet, but you're getting a bit on the close side. So I could just do an attack right now, and that attack is... How much does that use? Quite a bit of damage, 7 there. I could probably just get another one in. Yeah, screw it, just do it again. I think that'll probably... Not quite, unfortunately. But Jim Raynor will probably be able to finish you off. And they go down. Nice and easy. Lovely. Gotta say, I think I prefer my dagger and my dual wielding to my bow. I'm going to go back over to that.
Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
Now, I know this might sound crazy, but I'm suspicious that Jim Raynor here might be a werewolf. Oh, speaking of which, he's just decided to join me, which is interesting because we were just involved in like a single fight together, but screw it, I'll take another party member. So as it turns out, Werewolf Jim Raynor might actually be rather useful for figuring out where to go next, which is he wants to bloody kill the Divine Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order, which is a bit of a step up from my quest to figure out what happened to the skeletons, but okay, fine, whatever. But there is a friend we can speak to. Magister Boris in the ghetto. Right, someone we can start off with there. And here we go, Magister Boris. So, how can you point me in the right direction, my good man? Because I'm guessing it's going to be a bit difficult to just smuggle a skeleton, a giant red lizard, a werewolf, a cat, and a squirrel riding a dead cat into Alexander's bedroom. Is someone shooting? Oh wait, hang on, no, someone's shooting the cat! Stop shooting the cat! Oh no!
It's necessary.
I think someone just... Who shot the cat? Why did you shoot that cat? That cat was my friend. That cat was following me. I'm going to murder all of you now. Excuse me, did you just shoot a flipping cat? Right, who's this guy? Right, before we leave this island, we have to make sure this one dies, because he just flipping shot my cat!
Is that thing eating corpses?
Oh, and I've run into a massive Ladin armor who appears to be eating human flesh on the beach. So that seems like a good test for my new team. So, let's start off with a good battle stomp right here. That seems like a good sort of thing. Yes, battle stomp. And that's hopefully done a little bit of... Oh, you've got a lot of armor on you. I guess a little bit unsurprisingly. You know what, let's just move you off to one side if I actually can here. Here we go. Ah! That wasn't a good thing. That was flagging his attack of opportunity. Got it. Maybe don't do that again. Right, you. I just want everyone to split out for the time being. Now, my new guy. What can you do? Pin down, deal 11 to 12 physical, and cripple a target character. Okay, that's pretty good. Ah, resisted by physical armor. So we've got to actually get the armor out of the way first. Okay. So let's just toss some rocks at this guy for the time being. So yeah, right about here. Let's just get his armor down, because he's got... Oh, okay, that possibly has some friendly fire on it. Like, quite a lot of friendly fire, so I probably shouldn't have done that. Right, okay, maybe just back away for the time being. Yes. Now me, I'm already almost inside... Yeah, this is good. I'm almost inside his backstab radius, so this is probably a good thing. So, get over here. Got myself 3 action points I can use. Ah, and I can help myself to potentially a couple of friendlies. So, let's just actually immediately, straight up, get the backstab in right here. And lovely. That does a little bit of damage, but oh, this guy's quite tough. Right, possibly I might have picked a fight that's a bit too tough. Also, I should really have given my potions to the people who can actually flip and use them. Right, raise a bloated corpse. Any of them will do. You'll do the job. You, come up if you be so kind. That'll do. Over to bloated corpse. Everyone loves bloated corpse. Now, if I'm about here, give or take, is that going to be good to hit? No, that's going to hit. Okay, you need to back off. Ideally, like, draw some attention away from yourself. You've been slowed by the oil that's around here, I think. So you just wait there. We'll wait for an opportunity. He goes for a knockdown against the Red Prince. And then goes in for a crippling blow. Oh dear, this is not looking good at all. He's very, very tough. Luckily, this guy, though crippled, can get a couple of hits in with the actual, yeah, just with the straight up crossbow. That's getting some good work going on right here. Now, one thing I need to know as well. I've got myself, yes, flurry. So, 3 to 4 physical damage times 3. Okay, bonus from finesse. I've taken a tiny bit more finesse. If I just move over here, 1 action point, and then I can do this right to you. So that strikes me as a good sort of thing. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes. That'll do the job. But you still can't do anything. Right, maybe you just come over here. Just wait right there. Soon there'll be a chance for you to blow up on that guy. Like, hopefully anyway. If nothing else, hopefully this guy might draw the attention. No! He's going to totally bring that guy. Are you dead, by the way? Are you actually, like, dead for good? That guy might be dead for good. I'm not sure whether we're playing by permadeath rules. Well, I do have a resurrection scroll. Right, well, number 1, Dragon's Blaze, right about here, because there is some oil on the ground. Cast that spell. That's good. Nice bit of fire right there, please. Now, any chance you can actually resurrect a dead ally? Yes, we kind of need you to do that. This guy needs to be got back up on his feet, please. And our man is back, albeit with very, very little health. Oh, he doesn't have armor. Okay, I really should have put more armor on him as well. Okay, I think we're now in a position to potentially get into a little bit of stabbing. So, this guy over here, straight up. No. This guy right here, the guy who's standing in front of you, maybe attack him with a backstab. And we're finally through his flipping armor. Except, oh, now he's got flipping magic armor too. Oh, this is no good at all. You don't seem to be doing that well. Well, you don't need to rub it in, game, alright? I'm still new to all of this. Run away, run into the... Never mind, you got yourself killed again, you stupid bastard. Just keep on trying to pick through the armor. We're not doing great on that right now. You should probably, by the way, drink yourself a little bit of a health potion. That's probably a good idea. And then start running, because you're currently a little bit on fire. Now, 2 action points to get behind this guy. Still slightly on fire, admittedly. Probably just go for a straight up backstab. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. We've definitely done some good work to him. And as I'm a little bit on the vulnerable side, actually, I'm probably okay. Yeah, I'm probably okay, actually. Stop right there. My flipping bloated corpse is doing nothing. He needs to just get over to here. Yeah, just keep on moving, bloated. Oh, bloated corpse, I'm so sorry. You tried your best. I'm probably about to get killed. I'm crippled. And now I'm dead. Oh, no. Oh, this has gone horribly. Throw everything we have. Toss Molotovs at the stupid bastard. If you can, knock him down. Okay, he's actually been knocked down. Good, that actually took a turn away from him. That's lovely. Now probably fortify, so I actually have a chance of surviving for a bit. Excellent. Now maybe breathe some more fire on him. Yes, breathe fire. Breathe fire on that bastard. He's still burning. Burning times 2 now. Hopefully that all stacks up correctly. Still got 1. I can't, wait. Can I do shields up? I can just do shields up. Yes, shields up, please. Shields flipping up. Okay, so I've got plenty of defense. He runs around there, tries to hit me, uses a whirlwind, but I've got the defense, so we might beat this guy. This might become the adventure of the Red Prince momentarily. Right, back off slightly over. Oh, but then he'd get that. No, if I back off, he's going to get an opportunity hit in. So we cannot do that. Instead, just bounce a shield at him. So, 1 shield hit. He's poisoned. He's on fire. All of that's got to be good. Yep, there we go. Poison. Fire. He tries to back away. Attack of opportunity on my side. He hits me back, but the armor is just about hanging on here. I'm level 2 to his level 4. This quite frankly feels unfair, and now I can't really do anything. Right, probably, at this point, we just need to go for attack. Not doing much, but it's doing a little. And can I get one more in? I can! The Red Prince is victorious! And alone. Wait, why am I... Well, that was interesting. I was very briefly made out of brown paper there. Okay, so... as it turns out, guys, this is my story now. Also, you were no bloody help at all, Sir Laura. You did nothing to help. Ooh, magical armor and awesome armor off this guy. Nice. Yeah, you see, mistakes I made in that battle included 1. Not actually bothering to put several of my warriors in armor. Particularly noteworthy as I did have armor. I was just carrying around some leather armor right there. Luckily, I do have enough resurrection scrolls to get you bastards back up. But we should all probably at this point agree to pretend that never happened and put on some actual armor. There we go. That's much flipping better right there. Oh, and better, there's flipping blood everywhere. So blood, 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 blood. Lovely, like picking up the blood. Oh, and I found some wizard armor. Ooh, wizard armor. Now, if you are some form of skeleton that desperately want to not draw attention to yourself, now this is exactly how you would dress, yes. I'm going to be honest, I only actually came down here because I was just trying to loop around the back of the island to get to the quest marker to find, like, something that Jim Raynor Werewolf wanted me to come and find. It was sort of an accident I came down here and killed that guy. But, you know, he did seem like he was a little bit on the mad side. I probably did a good thing. Now, nice shrine in the camp. Let's me teleport back to where I was, which I think is close to where I want to be. Probably anyway, hang on. If I need to... I think I want to go over to... possibly here-ish. Just trying to, move a marker over to there. I just need to get over in vaguely that direction. Oh, this is perfect. I was looking around just to actually get to the quest marker, but I found what the game seems to think is a little side area, which is perfect because it's full of poison, and poison is just great for me. So, oh, that's just lovely. And, ooh, double rainbow with a chest. Okay. This is of interest right here. And there's also something going on the map over here. Clamber up. Hello. Who are you exactly? Are you friendly? You don't seem to be attacking me yet. And for the time being, I just seem to be on my own. Yeah, because they can't get past the... wait, hang on. I need to actually... Yes, I know what I need to do. I need to, like, set fire to that whole area. I can do that. I've got a nice Molotov cocktail. So if I just quickly toss that over there, that'll set fire to Are any of you guys on fire, by the way? No, I think you're fine. Good. So as soon as that fire wears off, they'll actually follow me around. I like, by the way, how everything has a health bar. Like, even, like, sturdy wooden items, like, you know, benches or chairs, they do actually have their own health bar. So if you set fire to them, they may or may not burn down. It's cool.
Go! Get out! You are not welcome here. Go, man-pig.
Okay, definitely not man-pig, okay? Skeleton. Possibly last of the skeleton lords. I prefer that form of address, actually. Whoever she is, she's not really willing to speak to me. Okay, where am I right now, by the way? I'm kind of... Yeah, I'm going up towards the north of the island again, so I'm not quite going where I wanted to go. But this is interesting too. Looks like there's no other way to get down to the beach on the northeast of the island than the way I'm going right now. Ah! Fort Joy Beach. And dinosaurs! Ooh! Kind of turtle dinosaur things. Ooh, these are cool. And also that guy's still just following me around. Hello? So, who are you exactly? And can I talk to you? Ooh! Maybe I could if I had the right perk. I desperately want that perk. Right, and you...
What's happening to these turtles? They're transforming.
Right, so the turtles have decided to go mad, possibly due to... I'm going to blame source magic. It's normally source magic in this game. Right, so, what have we got over here? You've only got... Actually, you don't seem that tough at all. You can probably come over here and just start getting some attacks on this guy. You've got plenty of armor right now, so you're probably alright to be close by to that main lad. The question is, can your shield bounce work? The shield bounce probably wouldn't work right now. Probably best instead we just go for a normal attack for the minute. So this should do... Yeah, that's actually pierced your armor. He gets his attack in, which is... Oh! Okay, impalement. Hasn't done that much, but it has slowed me and it's got rid of my armor. So you, my good man, if you were just to actually put an attack in right now. Attack. There we go. And keep on attacking, please. Can you finish that guy off? Not quite. That guy gets an attack in. Turtle Kiss. Oh, Turtle Kiss! That's the best ability. That sounds adorable. So you, my good man, are probably fine. And yeah, my main guy, the undead guy, is currently slowed. So he doesn't get his turn for a while. Okay, this is all absolutely fine. At this point, I'm imagining that this is probably close enough that it can actually bounce off. So I'm going to go, yeah, it is. So there we go. Glorious. Why didn't that bounce? I feel like that should have bounced. And just see if we can get one more attack in. We can. Oh, a miss. A turtle managed to avoid you. That's just embarrassing. Oh, Fane is being slaughtered right now. Fane needs to get the hell out of dodge. He could get all the way over here. No, he can't. Okay. You... Come over here. That's 4 action points. Any chance you could spend 3 to... No! Boo! Okay, I think he just needs to back off. And I'm not sure how we actually heal him aside from blood. So, instead, if you just use... Yeah, if you come over here for 3. Come over here for... Oh, bloody hell. Opportunity attack thing. Right, come over here for 2 this time. There we go. And then you've got... Oh, now you're down to 1 because you got interrupted. Oh, this is no good at all. And he comes straight over and... Oh, bloody hell. Well, Fane's been slaughtered immediately. Okay, this is fine. This is all absolutely fine. You need to get around the back of here and start finishing off these turtles. So, attack of opportunity. I hate the attack of opportunity so much. Right, okay. You've still got 2 action points. Get an attack in over there. And he's still not quite dead. He attacks him. This is... Okay, now I'm being embarrassed by turtles. But this is okay. We should hopefully be able to finish... Yes, another attack should finish you off. And second... Still not dead. Still not flipping dead. These guys are tough. Right, number 1. Finish off you. Okay, a turtle is finally cocky dead. Can we actually hit you, by the way? Oh, I should have gone for the other one. Well, that's got rid of his armor, at least. How is the Red Prince doing? Because he kind of needs to get out of there. Oh, come on, Red Prince. Okay, Red Prince needs to run the hell away and then, like, do some healing. Oh, but if he does, he's going to be attack of opportunities in every direction. Right. Probably the best thing he can do then is, number 1, do a normal attack. That gets you out of the way. Number 2, you're out of armor. So that means I think I might be able to do a battle stomp on you. Yes, screw you. Battle stomp. So he's been knocked down and he actually misses his turn, which is marvellously good news. Now, this is probably useful. Pinned down and also crippled for 1 turn. Physical armor's already gone, so this is probably an excellent sort of thing right there. So yeah, go for this guy. And he is crippled. Lovely. Next up, I've still got 1 action point, but seems like I can't actually move at this point, so that's fine. End my turn. Now, you, my good man, need to... Okay, I thought he was crippled, but apparently not crippled enough. Also, you've got yourself something new. Hello, what have you got over there? Ah, restoration. Okay, that is presumably from the armor you're wearing, I'm going to guess. You could just shield up, so that's actually pretty useful. Yeah, you know what, screw it. Shield yourself up. Right there. So you get yourself nice and... there you go. Hopefully that'll protect you from the turtle. Still got 2. Could actually get yourself in. A nice dragon's breath. I think there's some oil over there. Yeah, light the oil on fire. Go on then. So, go. And then a whole bunch of explosions. So he's currently burning. That's nice. And you, my good man, could move, but it's probably a bad idea. Right. End your turn. Taking more damage. He goes for an impalement over there. And... are you dead? Okay, everyone keeps dying. Why is the Red Prince the only survivor? You know what? I'm beginning to have faith in no one but the Red Prince. There we go. The ancient tainted turtle has been defeated. And once again, you stupid bastards are all dead. Oh, and not just dead on this occasion. Properly toasted too. And actually, up here in the hidden alcove, just before where the house was, can't help but notice a little lit cave down there. More and more mysteries unveiling over time. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, I think you get the point, or at least I think you get the beginning of the point. I feel like, in all fairness, I have not really done this game justice. It is clearly a massive, sprawling, interesting game, absolutely full of huge numbers of characters and plots and subtlety and details and loads of different ways to fight. And if you know this game well, I apologise for hurting you during this video, because I'm almost certain I flipping have, because yes, I feel like this is a game you have to put a long time into to get the most out of. But if you can take any consolation in it, my view on it is, from these few hours, it's a great little game, isn't it? Lovely little thing. Absolutely had a lovely time with this. And I can see the love and attention that's been put into making it. I understand why people absolutely adore this game. Yeah, it's a nice little thing. It's definitely a nice little thing. Maybe I'll give this another bit of a look in my own time. But if we were to ever want to actually go back and look at this properly, I think we'd probably want to do it after I learnt the game a little bit better. So watch this space. I wouldn't bet against seeing this again at some point in the future. I don't know. We'll have to see. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. And this has been the, I will say, absolutely excellent Divinity Original Sin 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In Fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots!